Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great milestone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Alright, so this lesson we're going into here. Alright, it's just a video that I was watching a little earlier on. Alright, from this brother here. Alright, you all could subscribe to him. Alright, Slakia if I can't pronounce your name properly. Alright, but you know, you could subscribe to the elder here. Alright, and be edified. Alright. Alright, so what he's basically getting into here is about a Jewish woman and a Jake. Alright, a Jake that is actually believing that, you know, these Israelis out there, you know, are the real Jews. Alright, and hey, that's just to show you how Jake is basically in that mindset, in that blind state of mind. Alright, to believe those kind of things. Alright, now you all could go ahead and look at the video. Alright, and be edified. But I just want to bring one or two pointers with a certain part here. Alright, so without further ado, I hope this lesson will be edifying.
And then when you're about to suffocate, you play that anti-SIM card. You do it every single time. Herod was an Edomite that wanted to put a Hebrew Israelite child, Yahushua, to death.
Alright, and we know that, and we all know that scripture also. You know, where Herod found out about the that Yahushua was born. Alright, and in Jerusalem, and they had to in Slakia in Bethlehem. Alright, and they had to flee. You know, Mary and Joseph had to flee with Yahushua in Egypt. Why? Because they in Egypt, if you know Egypt, these Egyptians and them, you know, they were so-called black people. Alright, and Israel has a similar look to them. Alright, that's why Moses could have got adopted and look like also the Egyptians. Alright, but in the movies and whatnot, when you look at these movies, they will put the Egyptians as so-called white people. Alright, which is wrong. Alright, so let's continue here.
He couldn't find them, so what did he do? He killed all the children under age 2 in Bethlehem. That's the spirit of the wicked. Okay? So when we hear you say, yeah, you a Jew, right? Are you really? Or is it pseudoscience? Is it pseudo-evidence? Furthermore, if you read the book of, what's that, 2 Samuel? King David had Edom and garrisons. Okay? Garrisons. So the host that's speaking and the rest of you Edomites, that same prosecution is the solution for the problem. Garrisons. Because you're not Hebrew Israelites. You're Polish. You're a Slavic, Khazarian, European people. You inherit the land by the Balfour Declaration.
Alright, and they came from the Caucasus Mountain. Alright, that's why they call them Caucasian. Alright, and look at they walk with these sideburns, these curly hair sideburns. You know, they wear black. They always have their head covered. Alright, and when it is they also pray. You know, they also keep their head covered, which the Lord spoke about that. He talked about a man having his head covered, he dishonored his head. Alright, and these devils and them, they this just to show you that they don't even know the scriptures, they don't even understand it. Why? Because it is not for them. All right, it's not for them. So I had to be a little careful of how I'm seeing certain things, because you're seeing who I'm speaking about. All right, the small letters and whatnot. But they and all controls YouTube and all these different media sites. All right, they're quick to press that button to delete it. They're quick to press that button to basically to tell you you're going off, to get a strike, because they're hurt.
All right? In 1948, the scriptures say they were born speaking lies. Now look at this clip that I found. All the names of the prime ministers are all fake. You can look them up yourself. And the main man is the prime minister of Israel, okay, Benjamin Netanyahu, another so-called Zionist.
Every single Israeli prime minister has a fake name. Did you know that? I was just talking about Ben Gurion. Do you know what his original name is? It's Grun. Gruen. He changed it to make it sound more Jewish and sound more Middle Eastern. Do you know what Netanyahu...
And listen to this information carefully. All right, listen to this information carefully, because this man, he's going on here talking, and what he's talking facts. All right, these people and them, they call themselves the ish people. All right, but they are not. A matter of fact, let me just get this scripture here quick. This Revelation 2:9, it says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. All right, these devils. All right, the small letters. These are the ones who claim to say they are the Lord's people, but they are not. All right, Israel, the biblical Israelites, Hebrew Israelites, are the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. All right, let's get back into the video.
To make it sound...
Okay, Benjamin Netanyahu, another so-called Zionist.
Every single Israeli prime minister has a fake name. Did you know that? I was just talking about Ben Gurion. Do you know what his original name is? It's Grun. Gruen. He changed it to make it sound more Jewish. And
yeah, I'm going to look it up. I want to look up this information, because hey, the Lord say he's going to expose this devil for who he really is. All right, he's going to lift up those skirts, and you're going to see the wickedness of this devil.
Sound more Middle Eastern. Do you know what Netanyahu's real name is? It's not Netanyahu, it's Milkovsky. I swear to God, go and look it up. You'll find Milkovsky. That's his real name. These are, remember what Israelis are. Israelis are European Jews. They don't come from Palestine, but they want you to make you believe. They want to make believe and make you believe that they come from this area, that they are indigenous to the land, that they're so Jewish, right? Even though they have no connection. So they change the names, because no matter how much you know about the Zionists, you will always discover new things about them, about how they obfuscate, how they lie, how they cheat their way into taking the land, right? By hook or by crook, they're going to do anything they can. And they think that this is a way to, pull the wool over our eyes and make us think that, they belong to the region or something. Like we can't look at their faces and see, well, you look particularly different to the people that are indigenous to the land. Do you not?
And this is how they did, and this also shows that they have Israel, already true biblical Hebrew Israelites, in a different mindset. All right, with all the witchcraft and all these different wickedness they've been doing to us for how many centuries now. All right, and seeing and putting the name black, upon us, which black is going into void. All right, something evil, and they put in that so-called white on their name to make people feel that, you know, they have purity, which they are wicked.
We know that every single Israeli government it's always been headed by, and the cabinet has been filled by people who are Ashkenazi. They're not Semites. They don't come from the region. They're Eastern Europeans. They're Jews from Europe. They just don't come from this region.
And you see them, head covered and all these things. They have no soul, no rhythm, no nothing. Alright? With long hair and whatnot. And the Lord says it's a shame for a man to have long hair. So they go in against every single thing that the Bible say. Alright? And calling themselves the real Jews, which they are not, as the scripture talk about in the book of Romans. So like in the book of Revelation. Alright? This devil is done for. This devil is done for. Alright? So this devil, you know, he is actually done for. He is the one that the Lord gave this world to control at this moment. Because we as the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, we went off. We went against the laws, statutes and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So he take the bases of men and put them on above. Alright? Which they are, they here. Alright? The wicked. This is the book of Daniel 4 and 17. It says this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and he gave it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men. Alright, and that basis of men is these devils. Alright? Alright, these devils today. These are the bases of men. These are the ones who Yahweh Hashem Yahushai put in this rulership today. Alright? But they are soon going to be out of here. And this is what they don't like to hear. They don't like to hear that word. They don't like to hear that they are going to be, their rulership is up, is almost up. Alright, it actually up, actually just they're living on borrowed time. Alright, so it's just a matter of time that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will crack those skies and take these devils out. Alright, let's get back into the video.
They're Eastern Europeans. They're Jews from Europe. They just don't come from this region. I don't know when they converted or whatever, but the point is that they don't come from the region. And even if they did, like let's say you're a Zionist. Let's say you actually believe, yes, this is the land of the Jews. These people are not Jewish. They are not Jewish in the sense that you think they are. They have adopted a religion from the Middle East. That doesn't mean they are the original Hebrews or people that lived there 3,000 years ago.
And everything he just said was facts, besides him not recognizing that the Hebrew Israelites are the real people of the land. When the elect come back into the land of Israel.
And these people here who sign and crying on the streets, alright, the ones with woolly hair, the ones who have melanin in the skin, you know, these are the true Hebrew Israelites. Alright? Now, it have also Israelites that look like the other nations. Alright, the ones that, the speckled birds, the ones that scattered on the four corners of the earth, the foreign Gentiles. Alright? It has the ones that look like so-called white men, look like Chinese, look like Japanese, look like Indians, look like Africans, look like Asians and whatnot. We are scattered on the four corners of the earth, as the scriptures talk about. Alright?
Everything's going to be, all right, clear. What I say earlier, they're Slavic, Khazarian, European, Polish people, man.
Alright, so this devil is out of here, you know, he's soon out of here. Alright, these are not the Lord's people. Because the scripture, if this was really the Lord's people, alright, it would have peace on earth. But it has no peace on earth. Alright, it has no peace on earth. You're seeing a lot of wickedness taking place all around. Even over by in Israel right now, these Israelis and whatnot, you know, they have parades with these Fruity Loops and them, you know, out there marching and whatnot, having a good time. The Lord is against all those things. But yet still you're seeing these things taking place. And these are the people who rule in the earth today and claiming to be the Lord's people. Alright? I said a musty, nasty set of people that claim, you know, to claim to be the Lord's people. They, you know, these are cavemen, you know. Back then when they live in the Caucasus mountain and whatnot, you know, how they used to speak. They used to speak with a grunt. You understand? Similar to horses. This is how they used to speak. That is the kind of people today is ruling. And what they do, they just clean up themselves a little. They wear shirt and tie all the time to believe that, you know, to have people believing that is how you're supposed to dress and whatnot. But that's how you're supposed to dress in this time, in their kingdom. Alright, because this is their rulership. Alright? This is their rulership. So anything basically goes. And this is what they like. But anytime anybody come out and speak the truth against them, they take down your videos, they give you strikes, you know, they call you mad and all these different things. Why? Because we are against them. We are basically exposing them through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Alright? Now let's get the book of Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. You're not seeing anyone rejoicing at this time. You're seeing the world in turmoil right now. You're seeing wars. You're seeing bombing. You're seeing all these things taking place. You're seeing drag queens and all these different things in schools. You're not seeing anyone rejoicing for these things. You're seeing people against it. Why? Because the wicked, let me continue it here, let me don't sell it out. It says, Proverbs 29 and 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear it rule, the people mourn. So the wicked right now is in rulership. Job 9 and 24, the earth is handed over to the wicked. Alright? They are in rulership today. They are the ones that doing wickedly on this earth. They are the ones who passing all these wicked laws. They're using their evil schemes and putting it as a law for you to follow. These are the people that ruling today. Alright? So I will end it here. I know just a short little lesson, you know, just to highlight some stuff, but at the same time, subscribe to the brother. Alright? Subscribe to the elder here. Alright? And be edified. Alright, so with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kudash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the who feel led. Shalom and Abad Babul.